What's up, everybody? Welcome back to It's Not a Midlife Crisis. I'm Mid-Crisis Mama, and this is another episode of Saturday Sanity. This video took a little bit longer to get out because I've tried so many times to get this done and just felt like a complete failure. I kept looking at my goals to do something big and extravagant for self-care, and I'm thinking to myself, I really haven't been paying the attention to myself like I really had planned to, and so I felt like I didn't have anything to come back and really talk about. And I didn't necessarily just want to give you a video that talks about how I failed at everything that I wanted to do. But when I really stopped to reflect at the things that I've done and compare them to how my life used to be when I was with my ex, I really have come a long way. I had to remind myself that it's not about having an entire day or a few hours or even really just a set block of time. It's just about being in the moment wherever you can find the moment to do something for yourself. Sometimes it just takes a quick 30 seconds to a minute to just take a few deep breaths and regroup. And guess what? That's self-care. One of the things that I said I would do that I haven't done, so I am calling myself out, is journal. When I think about my weight loss journey, I'm documenting a lot of that stuff with pictures so I can look back, because sometimes you look in the mirror and it doesn't really seem like you've made a lot of progress. Your mind is playing tricks on you. When you go back and you look at your progress photos, you've come a lot further than you think. The same thing goes with journaling, anything else in our life. If we don't have something to compare it to, it can seem like we haven't done much, but in reality, we have. So even though I hadn't been writing this stuff down, I did take some time to really think about what are some of these things that I've been doing that I didn't used to do for myself before. In no particular order, I started this channel. That's huge. Not only have I started this channel, but I have been showing up for myself to be as consistent as possible on this channel because this is something that's for me. And not just me, but I know that there are other people out there that can benefit from what it is that I have to say. And I don't have a huge audience right now, but I know that there are people like me, because in my healing journey, that is the biggest thing that I've come to realize, is that I was not alone. So as I've heard other people's stories and realized that there are other people going through the same types of things that I was going through, I know that by me sharing my story, I'm going to be able to help somebody else too. Doing my makeup. I stopped doing my makeup because I stopped feeling good about myself. I didn't even want to look in the mirror, let alone take the time to actually put some sort of makeup on. And it's nothing extravagant. I'm doing my makeup to make myself feel better. Nothing more, nothing less. Painting my nails. I don't get to do it all the time, but just a simple act of painting my nails is pretty therapeutic, and it just does something to boost your confidence. I have somewhat of a skincare routine, which I never had. I mean, other than washing my face in the shower, I didn't actually use any kinds of cleansers or moisturizers or take care of my skin. So taking time to use a few products that are actually caring for my skin is a brand new thing for me. Buying things that actually make me feel better or make me be better. Investing in myself. When I was with my ex, everything that I did was focused on him, whether he was asking for something or he had just ingrained it in my mind that he was my everything, and whatever I was doing, he was going to take priority, and I put myself on the back burner. I don't do that anymore. Taking care of my kids. I took care of my kids always, but again, my ex always made himself priority. So when my children needed things or wanted things, I had to improvise and only get the bare necessities. I couldn't go out and buy toys and buy things that they just wanted because they wanted, because my ex always wanted something and he had to come first. It feels good as a mom to actually do things for my children that are above and beyond the bare necessities. Even with my oldest, yes, he's a grown man, but he spent the majority of his life basically being deprived because while he was taken care of, he had the bare minimum because his dad was a bigger child than he was. So now as a mom, I'm doing my best to make up for that time. Even though I can't get those years back, he deserves to have the attention that he didn't get to have as a child because his dad was always in the way. Singing again. I stopped singing. I stopped listening to music. I stopped dancing. I stopped doing things that had anything to do with music because, one, my spark was gone, and two, even just listening to music, I got accused of things. I couldn't listen to music that were sung by male singers because I got accused of lusting over them. I'm a tenor, so I would listen to male versions of songs that I wanted to be able to sing because I couldn't sing the female versions. But I couldn't do that because, again, I got accused of something. Ridiculous. Focusing on my health. Number one, my health was declining. I was one foot in the grave. This man was stripping me of my life. In one breath, he'd criticize me for being unhealthy, for being overweight, for not taking care of myself. And in the next breath would criticize me or accuse me if I tried to do things to make myself better. I couldn't win. So now I can focus on my health. I can go to the gym. I can work out and feel better because it's making me better and extending my life, and not have to worry about somebody accusing me of cheating because I want to improve myself. I can eat better foods, invest in better groceries, and I don't have to have my house stocked full of candy and soda and junk that he always had to have around. I can have nice things in my house. This man literally would destroy everything. Everything, whether intentionally or unintentionally, everything he put his hands to just got destroyed. It's easier to have nice things with my 3-year-old around than it was with this grown man child, okay? I can look at myself in the mirror. I can like who I am. I tell myself now how proud I am of how far I've come. All these little things that I just started doing little by little. It's nothing huge. It's nothing that takes a day for me to focus on. But all these little things, I guess I just forgot that I had started doing, and they've become such a normal part of my day-to-day now. And that's the whole point. We're supposed to implement these small things, these small changes that in the end make a huge impact. So if I only have a minute to just sit by myself, be in the moment, take some deep breaths and focus on me, regulate my emotions because life is crazy, then that's what I've got and that's what I can do. And that is taking care of yourself. So don't count yourself out for the little things that you do, because those little things matter. And I would not be where I am today and who I am today if I had not started making those little changes. Healing is a journey. We're never going to arrive. It's just continuous growth. I had to take off before my video was over, but let me leave you with this. You are doing better than you think you are. You don't have to do anything extravagant. Take some time to just take care of you. Show up for yourself because you deserve it. Go look in the mirror and tell yourself just how proud you are of how far you've come. Make every moment matter. Until next time, have a great week.